r/ask Reddit. What's an unspoken rule that is universally accepted? Never propose at someone else's wedding. Never. Also, don't announce your pregnancy at someone's wedding. Looking at you, Harry and Meghan. If you work in childcare and see a baby walk for the first time, you don't say anything to the parent. Okay, dead set, never do this. I watched a mother throw her handbag across a room and break down in tears while saying she was a bad mother for not spending enough time with her child. She had been back at work for 3 months, 3 days a week, single parent, no support. It breaks their hearts. There is no seating arrangement in a university class, but no one should sit in my seat. One of my high school teachers assigned us all seats in September, just till I learn your names. Then you can move wherever you want. Come springtime, he gleefully pointed out that we were all still sitting exactly where he'd put us. Apparently it was a little experiment he did every year, and he'd never once had a class change up their seats. If you're watching garbage Facebook videos in the break room and other people are trying to enjoy their hour of peace, wear some ducking headphones, Alana. When you enter an elevator, you face the door. Now I want to walk into an elevator and just face the back wall. You do not initiate small talks with someone with their headphones on. I had a girl do this to me and my dumbass took it as a sign she was into me, because you must really want to chat with someone if you do something like that. Don't duck with the people who make your food. Shit, then I guess I'll have to stop ducking my wife. Don't wear white to another woman's wedding. If you have 2 friends over who don't know each other, you don't leave them alone. The exception to this rule is if you are trying to set them up. Or if you have to pee, they can survive 5 minutes. When a child hands you a toy phone, you pretend to have a conversation. You only hold the door open for someone if they are within a 2-meter radius. Edit. Of course I meant 2 miles. That's the rule in an ideal world. The actual rule seems to be, only hold the door open for someone if they're within a 2-meter radius or you've made eye contact with them no matter how far away they are. I've started looking down at my feet or my phone when I'm still really far from a door that someone is going in. Because if they turn around and look me in the eye, they aren't moving from holding that door even if it takes me a full 30 seconds to get there. I also never run to get to doors that people are holding open for me from too far away. Do not, I repeat, do not go through someone's nightstand drawers. When choosing a urinal, if you possibly can, leave at least one between you and the next guy. No peeking, no talking, unless you go up to the short one on the end. Unzip, and a few seconds later go, "Oh, the water is cold today." You don't microwave fish in the break room at work. You also shouldn't eat a tuna sandwich on your first day of a new job, then you're stuck with the nickname Big Tuna. If someone asks if you have a pad or tampon and you have one, give it to her. You'll want someone to do the same for you. If you invite a Baptist fishing and you don't want to share your beer, invite 2 Baptists. I've always heard this joke with Mormons. If you don't want the Mormon to drink all your beer, invite 2 Mormons. If you offer something, you offer twice only. If they say no both times, you don't push it. If you notice something on someone that can be fixed within 5 minutes, tell them shirt stain, food and teeth etc. Meet a cashier. You have a little something right here. Indicates area of face. Pissed off cashier. It's a piercing. Me to myself. That went well. Don't start shit at a wedding or funeral. We don't fight at weddings. The internet is forever, so be damn ducking careful what you put on it, especially if your real name face details are attached. People will find them and bring them up at the worst possible times. A few seconds of thinking about if it's really a good idea to post that comment or whatever can do a lot of good. When making eye contact with someone from a distance, you nod down if you don't know them, and nod up if you do. This is something I didn't realize I did subconsciously. I just did both nods, and realize I do them only in those situations. Push in your damn seat. If a child shoots you with a toy gun, you act hurt or pretend to die for them. No questions asked. I learned this when I became an aunt, lol. Never expect a friend to fix your car for free or for a 6-pack. Ask them how much they'll charge you. If they do ask for beer, ask their favorite. Don't buy cheap shit. You offer me a 12 pack, I am fixin' your shit even if I don't know you. If you accidentally bump into someone, you apologize in the US anyway. You don't flirt with your friend's girlfriend or the girl he's trying to get with. Closing your mouth when you chew. In a long awkward hallway as you walk toward someone and they walk toward you, you don't make eye contact or make any kind of greeting till you're about 10-15 feet apart. Security guard here. We have a really long hallway where there is access for the cafeteria, upstairs conference areas, cleaning crew storage area, and one of the main working areas. On inspection paperwork, it's seriously called long corridor. I dread entering that hallway and noticing someone walking out of a room at the other end. I will seriously look back and forth at the walls, check out the ceiling, etc. until that person is 2 meters away before I either acknowledge them or, depending on their facial expression, via a very quick glance. Don't say anything because they're at work and probably annoyed with life and don't want to talk. If you're securing something in a truck bed or trailer, you must always say that ain't going anywhere once you've finished. The problem magically goes away when the person who's there to fix it shows up. You don't take pictures of kids that aren't yours. There will always be a demilitarized urinal between two urinating men, unless overpopulation becomes a factor, in which case participating piddlers will look either straight forward or directly down at their dingle dongle. If your friend lacks money and you go out with them and they refuse to eat, pay for it. May be biased, but I always make sure my boys eat. If a 2-year-old speaks gibberish to you, you reply with either "you think so" or "thank you for telling me." Don't eat smelly food on public transport. Someone on Facebook once posted their bowel movement to see if anyone knew why it was showing a greenish hue. I removed this person from my connections after commenting that it was an unwritten rule not to post your shit on Facebook. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.